What if I told you there's a simpler way to stop feeling invisible at work, end the frustration in your personal relationships, and finally succeed at finding love? In this video, I'm sharing 3 practical ways to build your human skills that make it easier to connect deeply, communicate confidently, and finally get the results you've been missing. But first, if you're new here, hi, I'm Elizabeth. I'm a leading humanitarian, former United Nations Senior Advisor, and the author of the book, Human Skills, The Power to Connect. On this channel, I share practical tools to help you build stronger connection, communicate with confidence, and succeed at work and in everyday life. So if you need more of that, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into it. Before we dive into the exercises to build human skills, it helps to understand the foundation that makes them work: awareness. Human skills aren't just about what you do, they start with what you notice. There are 3 key levels of awareness you need to develop: self-awareness, social awareness, and emotional awareness. Let's dive into the first one. Level 1, self-awareness. Self-awareness is the foundation of all human skills. It's about paying attention to your own thoughts, your feelings and behaviors, and noticing how they affect the people around you. Without self-awareness, we react in ways that create tension or misunderstanding without even realizing it. Because here's the thing, if we don't understand our own triggers, our weaknesses or strength, it's hard to truly connect, influence, or thrive no matter how good our intentions. So here's a simple way to strengthen your self-awareness. Take just 5 minutes at the beginning or end of your day for a quick check-in and ask yourself, how did I feel in my interactions today? What triggered frustration, stress, or joy? And how might my behavior have affected others? Even this small daily habit helps you notice patterns, make better choices in the moment, and respond instead of just reacting. Level 2, social awareness. Social awareness is the ability to read the room, understand other people's perspective, and pick up on the subtle cues in conversation. This skill helps you to adapt how you communicate, how you anticipate needs, and respond in ways that actually build trust. Remember that the more socially aware you are, the stronger your relationship and influence become. So here's a simple way to practice. Pick one interaction a day. Maybe it's a meeting or lunch or a casual conversation, and focus on observing. Ask yourself, what is the other person really feeling? Are they engaged, hesitant, or distracted? What may they need from this conversation that I'm not giving? Then adjust your approach. Ask clarifying questions, acknowledge their perspective, or simply listen more than you speak. Social awareness is what turns acquaintances into allies, co-workers into collaborators, and casual relationships into deeper, lasting connections. Level 3, emotional awareness. Emotional awareness is the ability to recognize, name, and manage both your own emotions and the emotions of others. It helps you respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively, even in stressful situations. So here's a practical way to start. Try the pause and observe technique. When you notice a strong emotion, be it anger, frustration, anxiety, or excitement, just take a moment and ask yourself, what exactly am I feeling? Why am I feeling this way? And how can I respond in a way that moves the situation forward instead of making it worse? This isn't about suppressing your feelings. It's about understanding them and using that awareness to navigate interactions with clarity and intention. Now, let's bring it all together. Human skills aren't just one talent. They are a set of interconnected abilities built on self-awareness, social awareness, and emotional awareness. When we practice these 3 levels of awareness every day, we can transform how we relate to others, how we influence our environment, and experience more happiness, success, and fulfillment in our lives. Remember that even small daily habits add up. Checking in with ourselves, tuning into others, and naming your emotions gradually changes how people see us, how we respond to challenges, and how much trust and connection we actually build. Now, I would love to hear from you. Which of these 3 levels of awareness, self, social, or emotional, do you feel you need to work on the most, and why? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I love learning from your experiences and sharing the insights with this community. If you found this helpful, you won't want to miss the next video where we take a deep dive into self-awareness, the first pillar of human skills. You would discover practical ways to understand yourself better, recognize your patterns, and use that insight to navigate stressful situations with confidence. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.